we did was you guys finally killed these two things.
Yay. All is well now, right?
I'm confused. You might want to stop me from being confused. Take my book away or something.
Well, yeah, if you're beating people with a book, I'll probably do that.
Because I'm confused for like an hour.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh yeah, totally fine.
I need to open the level 9 version of this sheet for now. Still, so.
Well, do you guys have anything you can do right now to make sure Sister Maria does not hurt himself or anyone else?
Apart from non-lethal damage, no. I think that's it. I think that's all I got.
I mean, all you have to do is take my book away, and then I deal like almost no damage.
We will take the book away.
You're gonna have to roll them CMB checks.
He's also fairly easy to knock out. He's very low on health.
I mean,
that's true too.
Do we even like? That's the thing too, because Sister Maria might actually have like if we don't attack Sister Maria might roll on the table and get, act normally, and then you'd be like, here, have this book, so I don't beat you guys up with it. I don't know if that's something you would do.
Let's see what he does. Roll 1d100, Mantis.
I think I smack myself in the face.
He smacks himself.
Roll I might knock him unconscious anyway.
He might just knock himself unconscious.
Yeah, that's.
Come on, roll high.
That's the ideal.
What's my
right?
strength at the moment? I think I have like bull strength on me for a little bit longer.
Probably. Now, if I was level 10, I could pull out the scroll of psychic surgery and remove confusion right now. Among other things, but it does remove confusion.
Looks like I turned bull strength off.
It's an expensive way to deal with confusion, but it is something you can do.
Alright, he smacks himself for 8 points of damage. What does everybody else do?
Wait, Sister Maria unconscious now?
Nope, he's still up.
Oh yeah. Babbling coherently.
I move up and knock you unconscious.
Alright.
I just punch you for non-lethal damage.
Sure.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. He goes unconscious.
Ooh.
I was about to roll an attack roll, but
good night, sweetie.
Well, we wait around for an hour.
Oh, okay.
Or do something to get me. I don't know. It's your choice. I'm fucking unconscious.
Let's continue on without him. No, let's not do that.
We've done worse things.
Yeah, I would argue potentially that coming back here was possibly one of those worst things, but it worked out okay, so more or less.
For now.
Yeah. I don't know, there was basically like almost no way that this combat was ever going to be like something that was going to be something we could easily deal with, apparently.
No, it doesn't seem that way.
I don't know, maybe if we were level 10, maybe we would have
maybe
new spell. I was like, I could have found something, but yeah, I think we just wait around for an hour. Do these guys have any? Did we already do that or not? Do you guys have anything?
They have no kind of gear whatsoever.
Yeah, they're all like supernatural extraordinary stuff.
Oh man, why are they so poor? No wonder they were so angry.
Sure, man.
Yeah, that's what it was. What's this door over here? We're not gonna go through it yet, obviously, but just a double door.
It's a set of doors.
All right. Well, we'll we'll wait around on that. Yep. I think we're just waiting an hour. We're gonna simulate that by actually waiting an hour, right? That's how we're doing this.
For a full hour.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, maybe not. That's probably a terrible idea.
You was your idea.
It gives me a chance to catch up on Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Or
okay.
to watch the last
Okay.
of the season.
Alright, no, let's play now. Let's not let him do that. That's bad for you.
Yeah, it was a joke.
I know, I was joking too.
Game of Thrones is unhealthy for you.
I can't watch that show anymore because if I do, it's gonna spoil the book.
Yeah. No, it won't, actually.
You're right. It's never coming out.
No, it actually is. They like announced
That's
recently
true.
that he's working on finishing his own
He-
book. Just
What?
I mean,
Yeah.
he's been working on finishing the
He
book
announced
for,
that
for a
like
very
10
long
years
time,
ago.
but- well, yeah, but they're anyway.
But this time it's for real.
Have
All
some
right.
faith. God damn it.
Fair. Have some faith.
I mean, when
keep
did
hope alive.
like Dance with Dragons come out?
I don't know, but I could go check right now, but I'm not going to. Yep. So yeah, we'll just twiddle our thumbs.
All right. Well, we'll see if you guys keep doing that, because a few minutes after, like, there's like a calm, you all hear a voice in your head.
Oh no!
Well, except for, I guess, Sister Maria, because he is unconscious.
Oh, okay, cool.
And the voice asks, "Who are you, and what do you want? Why have you come here?"
Guessing it's I don't remember his name, but
Oh. Right.
What was that, Pluto?
Where are we?
I'm
Why
saying I don't
are we-
remember his name, but I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
We're coming for Mr. Moonbeast. The nice one.
Wait, you tell him that? It's probably
That's probably a good way to get him real angry at you real quick.
that's probably fine.
I don't
I
see a
mean-
problem with it.
Just means he'll spend the entire combat trying to kill you, and then kill him.
Oh,
chasing you
okay,
around.
I get it.
You're
alright,
you're
yeah.
drawing aggro, and then you're
It's-
gonna use kiting tactic.
I'll just sit here playing dead.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You guys are my best friends.
The voice comes again to all three of you, and it says, "Speak. I sense there were many of you, and now there's only three."
Nope, he's mistaken. Maybe we need to just grab Sister Maria and just get out of here then, because I don't want this guy like coming in and attacking us.
Oh.
This is only like a few minutes in, right? Like we still gotta wait like fucking 50 minutes. So.
Yeah. It's been the few, like 5 or so minutes of just...
Yeah, I can
relative,
take
like,
a hint.
calm.
Alright, we're getting out of here. So I grab Sister Maria and Sister Maria's book and say we need to get out of here.
Let's go back to maybe the room with the dead dragon, or far.
Yeah, maybe further. So we'll move.
go
We'll start. That's a good start. We'll move back into that other room and see if this guy's still harassing us. If he is,
More suggestions.
I'm putting in a restraining order. If he continues to
Okay.
harass us.
I'll move you guys then.
Alright.
I'll see if he keeps bugging us up there. And if he does, we'll keep moving. But if we'll hang out here for a little bit and see if he's still bugging us. probably like technically heavily encumbered while carrying Sister Maria, but it's okay because I'm a dwarf. It doesn't matter.
Oh. Alright.
Being heavy encumbered, it gives you skill penalties, and that's about it. Does it slow your speed down?
Yeah, I know, I'm just... It's like the explanation all the time. I'm a
Yeah.
dwarf.
Don't worry, I'm a dwarf.
Okay.
Alright,
I'm not worrying at all. We have a dwarf.
where do you guys go in this room?
What? Going in here. Hang out in here, I suppose. This is I like the aesthetics of this room, so it's fine.
Not a very good place for resting.
Wait, which room are we?
We don't need to
over here.
do
Okay.
a full rest. We just need to sit here for long enough that we can wake Sister Maria up and not have Sister Maria be confused.
That was just 1 hour, right?
Yeah. And then we can go from there. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we still go like, let's go rest after that. But like, we need Sister Maria to be able to help us make that decision.
Could give me another madness and kill me, and then we could go rest. Do not recommend.
It's fine. If we go do that and we get level 10, I can just Psychic Surgery remove like all your madnesses.
So we might not get level 10.
I mean, it's possible. Yep. So we don't have that voice bothering us anymore, right?
You don't hear it.
Alright, cool. Yeah, we'll just keep waiting. See what happens.
Okay.
I'll drink a potion of hide from animals. It's free, so I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, are we hiding from something?
I am now. You guys aren't, but I am. I'm hiding from animals.
Alright, well, you do you.
I actually have a second one. Do you want it?
No.
You want to hide from animals too? Okay. Well, I guess I'm just me then.
Yeah, it's just you.
If that thing's an animal, it doesn't know where I'm at. Animals cannot sense the warded creature. I think this only lasts for not very long though. It's like a level 1 potion or something. I don't know. I probably should have sold these.
I mean, you just drink it, so.
Oh no, don't worry about it. It's a dream, and we're in the dream world. I'll get this back as soon as we. It's not in it's not in the
right,
container
right,
dream
yeah.
stuff. So that means I actually like got it at some point in the real world.
I wonder if there's actual animals in the dream world.
Sure. We fought some. Remember those cat things would count as animals.
Really? Oh.
Probably. Or maybe they count as magical beasts. I don't know, but I think they count as animals though. I don't know. Hide from animals actually is I mean, these are actually not that bad. Like, because they also stop things like blind sight, scent, tremor sense, blind sense, things like that from working on you. As long as they're an animal. So I mean,
Yep.
it's it's pretty decent. It's like invisibility though, so as soon as you attack something, it ends it. But for being like a potion that costs 50 gold or whatever, it's pretty decent.
Cormat's gonna channel. I don't think channel wouldn't wake up Sister, would it?
No, you can
No.
heal Sister Maria without waking him up. I might automatically wake up, I guess, in theory, but if he hears something or whatnot, but hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, channeling is probably not a bad idea. Oh my god, you healed the dragon. It's back up. No, I'm just kidding.
Is that a heal?
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm at 40 health. What's up, guys?
Alright, and then yeah, after it's been about an hour, if nothing else happens, we'll finally wake Sister Maria up.
Okay. Let's see. All right, yeah. An hour passes. Then wake him up.
Alright. And I'll also like let Sister Maria know that why we're back here, basically, about like hearing, I think it was that other moon beast talking to him. So I'll explain that. I'll explain that I think that he knew we were down there, and so we didn't want to linger there. Might know we're here too. Might like still be watching us for all I know, but
I'm down 30 health, by the way. We managed to get those two Dancy Lady guys.
yes.
Okay, good. Do you think we can deal with the moon beasts?
I don't know.
I gotta burn a 4th level spell to heal Sister Maria.
I can.
It's fine. I have a 4th level spell that I'm not gonna be using.
That is just about perfect.
See, I don't have any 4th level spells yet. Yeah,
Not level 10.
not level 10 quite yet. But
Pretty much all I'm getting from this level is like
yeah,
2 saves go up and 1 extra spell for my 5th level spot, and that's pretty much it. And my BAB goes up.
Let's see. I used my I did use my haste. That was the main spell I used that would miss. I can get back I have pearls of power, so I can get back the grease and glitter dust that I use. So I'll probably just do that right now. So yeah, I'm missing. I don't have haste anymore. That's the only. Other than that, I have like everything still available. So I personally am still good to like continue on if and try to like perhaps confront the moon beast, but I don't know about everyone else.
I'm doing pretty decent with spells. I still have 2 4th level, 2 3rd, and I have like all my buffs for defense spells, another casting of each one, so I'm pretty good.
But yeah, I also
I think
wouldn't be
about right
entirely
as well.
opposed to like going back and resting or something, for example, like in the other building, for example.
Are you guys going? Which way are you going?
I think we can maybe defeat the moon beast.
He also has 2 casters with him, and whoever knows however many henchmen, the little guys.
2 casters?
That's so. I guess why I should
He
go
has
from
twins. He has those 2
He killed the twin.
No, he has Oh, those might be. Yeah, that's true. Those
Those were
might
the
be
twins.
Those might be the twins that we're talking about. Yeah.
Probably.
In character, there'd be like, yeah, I mean, basically at peak strength. Out of character, if we rested and leveled up, I'd be a lot stronger. But I don't know if that's how that's gonna play out. But
I don't think that's how it's gonna play out.
okay, we just have to be level 9 for this fight. Well then, yeah,
I
I'm
think so,
I'm as
unless
good
Matt
as
says otherwise.
I'm as strong as I'm ever gonna be. So it's up to you guys, basically.
Let's
I'm
go
good with.
back.
I'm good with trying either way.
I cast Shield of Faith on myself right before we're at those double doors.
So you're going down?
Yeah, we're gonna head
Yeah.
back down. I'm gonna reuse another potion of bark skin.
I cast Shield of Faith, Iron Skin, and Divine Favor. Probably Divine
Alright.
Favor. Like
So the
And I'll
moment your
have a
feet start
potion of
touching
blood
those
in
stairs, you all hear that voice in your head, and it says, well, it inquires, "Who are you, and what do you want?"
I am Captain Dr. Sister Maria, champion of Arviton, and I request your surrender.
Does anyone else say anything or do anything?
No, I'll just
Not yet.
Do you all keep moving?
Maybe. I don't know.
yeah.
I think so.
Cormac does. Probably hesitate for a second and then like keep step forward. Like keep moving forward.
The voice responds then in all of your heads, and it says, "And if I surrender, what then will you do?"
No, I hadn't really thought of that.
Talk to
I'd like to request that you convert to Catholicism,
Oh god.
and
yeah.
B, that you relinquish the Yellow King, as he so calls himself, so that we may take him from the prison.
Please.
I mean, we could just ask this guy for the Yellow King and then just take off.
I don't know if they're gonna buy into that.
It says it knows not of this discipline or belief that you, however, if you have come to bargain for that yellow individual, the yellow-clad man, then we can deal.
Deal? Deal. Trade? Deal?
Okay. What is it that you wish for?
It says it requires knowledge. What of the warden? You can't hear anything, Pluto?
Rat row. He broke. And we can't hear him, I guess.
I guess not. And I guess he can't hear us. I don't know.
How much you want to bet he clicked the mute sound button?
I've done that like 3
Can you hear us now, Pluto?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay, good.
Fucking
All right.
Discord.
Okay, so the voice says into your minds, or it inquires, I require information first. What of the warden?
Wait, who is the warden again?
Who is this warden you speak of?
Yathkef.
That's
You know
his
of him.
brother, right? The other moon beast.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fine. Don't worry about it.
Indeed. I know of him.
Yeah, he's fine.
He has also surrendered to us.
It says, I don't believe you about the surrender.
I mean, he did.
It says, I believe that you are working for him, and you've come to finish me off as you have killed my god.
So dramatic.
Well, I assure you that I am willing to talk and parley the terms of your surrender. As you have seen, we have killed your guard.
Yes, and you have made it much more difficult to seize control of this prison.
Right. But you could escape with your life if you would like to relinquish control of the prison and grant us access to this guy in yellow.
It says, what guarantee do I have from you that you will see me to safety if I agree?
You have my word sworn on the holy Bible.
That means a lot.
He doesn't know how much that means.
It says, it says, your word is simply too little to take for granted. He says, if you, and this time it only speaks to Sister Maria, since he seems the only one. If you become my temporary ally, then I will give you what you want, and then relinquish you back to your allies once I know I am.
Will you use me to harm the other moon beast who has surrendered to us?
He says, if he attempts to stop me, then you will protect me.
Will I have control over my word?
He says, as long as it is in my interest.
Will I have control over my words if... Okay. Will you force me to betray my previous word, because that is not something that I am willing. I will protect you, but I will not protect you if it puts me and my party in danger beyond reason, but I believe that I can talk my way out of it rather than use violence.
It says that to everybody's minds, so you admit you are working.
No, I do not admit that I am working for him. He surrendered. But I do admit that I made a deal with him. That's not working for him. That was part of the terms of his surrender.
And it says, your logic puzzles me and you waste your words trying to convince me that I should believe you. My terms, however, stand. I will give you what you want, the man in yellow, if you become my temporary ally, and you will protect me.
Do you think he's willing to, do I think he's willing to relinquish control?
You're unsure. You're speaking back to a disembodied voice, and it's difficult to tell just off of the words. You can't see this thing or pick up any kind of body language from it.
Sure, I will become your servant.
And it's like it's that telepathic kind of, speak where it doesn't really have much inflection in it. It's like a monotone kind of voice. And if it says, it says, if you agree to my term, then come into my chamber alone.
This sounds like a terrible idea. You should do it.
Yeah, I should totally do it. What's the worst that can happen? I totally agree to his term.
Maybe all four of us should come in alone at the same time.
Okay, everybody hold hands.
I think that's what we should do. All four of us should come in alone at the same time.
So, I'm interested. What are you guys gonna do?
I think we're doing that, right?
Yeah,
We're
you guys know how to fucking deal with me. Just take away my if I become some mind slave.
That sounds like a terrible idea. No, we're going in. I'm going in with you.
Oh, you're going in alone with me?
Yeah, we're both gonna go in alone together.
You don't want to see what this guy's gonna. Oh yeah, he's chaotic evil.
You hear in your mind, Fingram, that you are not part of this deal, and you hear in your mind, Sister Maria, he is not part of this, or that other creature is not part of this deal. It doesn't know you're.
Sure. He's not my boss. I would say I'm making myself part of this deal. Is this door locked?
Do you try to open it?
Yeah, it can open.
You're gonna kick it open? Okay. He kicked it open.
What the heck?
And keep your tokens where they are. Let me describe.
Powering off.
Who's all the way back upstairs then, or did she come back too?
Powering on. Mic off.
I assume she's on the stairs.
Sorry, my headphones started making crackling noises, and I had to...
Oh, are you okay then?
Same
Yeah.
with mine. So I had to back out and come back in.
Oh, I just turned mine off and turned it back on. Okay, so it's not just me. Interesting.
I had
I
Matt
follow.
roboting on Discord for a little bit, but I just
Oh,
figured it
what?
was just Discord. Yeah, it's just Discord being Discord.
It
Like
was
it's
Discord.
terrible. Your sound's fine now though.
Okay, so for those of you who can see into this room, what you see are several unusual musical instruments hanging on hooks in this room. Oddly shaped harps, irregularly angled woodwinds, and stringed board. And you do see what looks to be a moon beast that is clutching this strange contraption.
Does it... I'm just looking at what this contraption...
It's like a series of pipes.
Wait, I'm trying to look at the picture.
Oh.
I'll put my token back if we have to roll initiative.
Well, first I need a will save from Fingrim. Because as you open the door, it triggers a ready to action.
Sure.
Oh, of course.
Okay, this is an aberration, so you get the bonus. So that's 20, and then if it's a spell, it's 22.
Depending on what type of spell it is, yeah. If it's an enchantment, charm, or compulsion.
Does it, if it's a charm or compulsion?
Spells or spell-like abilities of the enchantment school, charm, or
yeah, I guess
compulsion,
charms
so
and compulsions are exclusive.
like they're types of enchantments.
Yeah. Because I was like, can that stack? But I don't think
You can't
charm
be
and
both.
compulsion
Yeah,
can be. Yeah, they're
yeah,
mutually
it applies to either of those.
All right, well, your 22 just barely makes.
All right.
Yep. All right, roll initiative because it does not look happy.
Oh, okay.
Its tentacles are bristling.
Yeah, use my ability.
Merciful does an extra how many d6?
I think it's an extra 2d6. I believe, unless you want to go check that for me really quick, which you should.
I'm gonna go check that. It's an
We're
extra 1d6.
still 9, right? Or are we 10?
Or 9.
Okay.
9 still.
For some
Or
reason,
9
I
still.
forgot.
Yep, I wasn't sure if this combat was going to happen, but it looks like it is.
Let me uncheck some of these things, because I'm not hasted, I'm not overflowing. Wait, am I? No, we waited an hour. So I'm still overflowing. Technically. Alright. Wait, where's Derek? Wait, never mind. Derek doesn't play.
Yeah, he's not playing this game right
God
now.
damn.
What you talking about?
You'll see him tomorrow. He'll be there for Mummy's Mask, I'm assuming.
Some mummies, man. Okay, Sister Maria, it is your turn to act. Now, we're in initiatives, but combat hasn't explicitly broken out. But Fingrim, you do feel like there was some kind of attempt to, what is this? To compel you.
It was a compulsion. Alright.
Where do I turn this prone condition off? There we go.
Yeah, and it's not something that was like visually apparent. But Fingrim did feel it.
I'll go into the room by myself and I'll
Okay.
say, I'm in here but all by myself.
Okay.
And I'll swift action put my Bible to Merciful and whatever Bane this.
Aberrant Bane?
Yeah.
Is that a thing you can do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, Cormac.
Cormac casts a spell puts it on his weapon. He's wrathful weapon, and he gives the rod of the lordly might the holy weapon enchantment.
Okay. It is going to attempt to cast a spell.
I shall spellcraft said spell.
Okay. It's going to cast it defensively as well. Okay, yeah, that's correct. Okay, Fingrim and Sister Maria. You know what kind of spell? This is a 4th level spell, and when it casts it, it seems like it's blowing into its instrument.
Which is like a tuba or something. A sousaphone.
It's it looks like a weird mismatch of like maybe several of those things, but it's some kind of woodwind.
Oh, okay.
It
Or,
looks like a brass to me.
Or yeah, a wind, some kind of wind instrument. Yeah. Let me just get this line going. Wow, this thing is really long if it needs it to be, but it's just gonna go through. Okay, so what happened is it's difficult to see because it's a translucent kind of barrier, but because it's being formed on you, you all notice what it is at that point.
Okay.
For those of you who successfully spellcrafted it, you know it's a 4th level spell. This is called Wall of Sound.
Oh. Fun.
Okay.
And Fingrim and Cormac, you are going to take some. There is no save, unfortunately.
Okay.
You both take 18 points of sonic damage. And Kudu, you are also going to take damage, as well as...
Drench.
Let's see, I think... Oh yeah, Drench too. And Sister Maria, I think you are barely within this line of effect. It's 10 feet. So when they take damage, what you see visually is this burst of like some kind of force. And everyone within 10 feet of the triggering creatures there take 6 points of sonic damage as it like reverberates.
No.
So Fingrim and Cormac, you don't take the 6 damage. You only took the 18. And telepathically, it speaks to every only the one in everyone else. Stay out. Kudu.
Ooh. I see this wall like shimmering.
It's difficult to say you see it because it's translucent, but
okay.
yeah, you saw like the
Translucent
effect.
isn't transparent. You can see it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's difficult to see, but you can see where it is.
Mm-hmm. I'm really not equipped right now to do anything. I will ready in action to blast something that comes into my sight that looks threatening. Perhaps if he summons something or something comes up the stairwell, or it itself comes through the doorway.
Okay. You ready in action?
Yeah.
Finger.
I gotta get off this wall because I'm guessing if I stay on it, I'm gonna keep taking damage from it.
Oof.
Probably.
I think so.
So I'll do that. Do I want to move further than that? Probably not. I think I'll just 5-foot step. And I think I could spell combat and like try to hit it with my beard. So maybe I'll do that. Yeah, that seems fine. So I'll attack him back. Since that's the only thing I'm attacking with, I get to use it as a primary weapon, so... but I am spell combating, so -2 to that. That misses. And then I'm going to defensively cast Shield on myself. I automatically pass the concentration check for it. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Sister Maria.
It seems negotiations have broken down. My 5-foot step. And I'm a full round this. My power attacking. Yes, okay. And I have Bane and Merciful on my book, so this is all non-lethal. If I hit, which I don't. Probably. Those are some low rolls.
Oh, those are roll lows. Those are low roll. Unfortunately, you miss with everything.
Yep.
Roll 20 has been angered. Cormac.
Give me 1 sec. All right, he's going to move in. Try to move in. I don't. Move to there.
Okay. And is that all you do?
Yeah, for now. That's all he does. Because this thing has reach, right?
You're remembering it being able to reach with some attacks.
You know what? As he moves, he clicks his. He'll click the weapon into the long spear position, as well as
Okay.
channel. As a swift action, he'll channel force into it,
Okay.
and he'll attack it.
Oh, who do we lose? Is that Pluto?
Yeah.
I must be having problems.
He's gonna attack it.
I don't think you have enough actions to attack it because you used a move to move, and then whatchamacallit, a move to
As I was
transform.
moving, it's like drawing a weapon. I could draw a weapon while I'm moving, so I click it while I'm moving.
Well, yeah, you can, but it's not the same action as drawing a weapon as moving. It's a move and a move.
Okay, then that's his turn.
Are you back? Hello, Pluto.
Yeah, I don't know. The sound keeps like stopping working. I have to restart Discord to get it to work. So I don't know.
Ugh, that's annoying.
Yeah, I mean, it's what it is.
So my turn's over.
Okay. It's going to cast a spell. It's going to attempt to cast a spell defensively.
I will attempt a spellcraft check. I may or may not know what the spell is. Roll20 really hates me, gee.
Unfortunately, you don't know what this spell is. Fingrim, you do know what this spell is. It's casting Shadow Evocation.
Oh, okay. That's a good thing. That's a good thing to know. This gives you a bonus to the will save, right?
I think so, yeah.
It does, +4.
If it hits me, I don't even know who it's hitting with it yet. Because it's going to use it to emulate a spell.
What happens is that the shadow stuff that forms around it, well, you can't tell at a glance that it's shadow stuff. There is a very cold aura around it that just starts sucking in all of the air around it. So I need Sister Maria to roll me a reflex save because you're adjacent to it.
Okay. I get a will save first, though, right?
Yes, it's a will save first.
This is not correct. Oh, yes, it is, because we haven't leveled it. Haha! I only take 20% of the effect if I fail my reflex save. I think I'm okay.
Let's see. I can get this to show you guys too. There you go. There, I think you can see it. 25. Okay, yes, you succeed. And it is going to be reflex for half of the 20%.
So 10%.
Okay, I think it's just going to be 1. It's minimum 1. This is cold damage, and I actually need you to roll another percentage for me because there's another part of this that has a chance of working or not because you saved against it. You disbelieve it.
What do I need to roll? A D100?
D100.
There's a 20% chance this other part of it affects you because you disbelieve. Okay, it doesn't affect you. So all you take is 1 point of cold damage.
Cool.
All right, Kudu.
All right, well, since nothing came of that, I'm gonna move up here. And I guess... Is Sister hitting it, or is it hitting Sister?
He
Yes
hasn't.
and yes.
Well, you guys haven't physically hit each other yet, although he has tried.
Does it have
He's
legs, or
heard
does it
us,
look like it
and
flies?
I've tried to subdue it.
Mm-hmm.
It does have four limbs and hind limbs, yeah, but it's like it's also holding on to this thing.
I'm gonna attempt to trip it with the slick. So reflex 15. Right underneath
Okay.
him. I don't know if the Wall of Silence does anything, but...
What was the DC?
15.
Okay. And it doesn't. It works like grease, right? So there's no.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you successfully trip.
Nice.
Yay!
That's really good for us.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Finger.
All right. I think I'm not sure if I want to storm step or if I just want to like 5 foot up to him and do something else. I think I want to 5 foot up and do something else. I think that's the play here. So I'm going to spell combat again, but this time I'm going to cast my spell first. And let me see. Do I need to do a concentration check for this? Do I want to take any sort of penalties to it? I definitely don't want to do that because I can just re-roll it if I fail. So concentration check is going to be plus 14, plus 4 more for improved spell combat and natural spell combat. So plus 18. Yeah, for a level 3 spell, it's not quite an automatic. All right, got it. So I'm casting Vampiric Touch.
Okay.
And hoping that isn't just fizzle on the spell resistance, because it could have that could happen very easily. I'm going to use my arcane pool to give myself the speed property on the sun.
Okay. Give me a will save and a reflex save.
Okay. And I know that this is shadow evocation, so I should get a bonus to that.
You get a bonus on the will save.
So that's not going to be factored in on this roll, but so that'll be like a 24, I think. And then the reflex save, I could do that too.
Okay.
Don't get all those bonuses. I do get versus apparitions, I guess, though.
Oh my god, Discord, what the fuck? I'll be right back.
20%.
Yeah.
Wait, did I make
better.
Well, it'd be 1 anyway, yeah.
What the hell is going on with Discord?
I don't know, it's being a piece of shit. But yeah, I think 20% of 6 has to round down to 1. Because it can't be 2.
Yeah.
So you take 1 point of cold damage, and roll me a percentage. Okay. You don't feel any other effects at the moment.
Okay. I'm gonna start out with my first attack. Let's see here. This is an evil creature, so that I get the additional. I get to have the +4 enhancement bonus versus this thing, I think. And if it's, I'll just start with the attack then. 16 probably misses anyway.
Is that including the +4 enhancement?
Yep.
Okay, that's a miss.
Oh, that one.
24.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that still misses.
Jeez. Okay.
Actually, hold on. No, that hits because it's pro.
Oh, cool.
The 16 still missed.
Yeah.
All right, so first off, I'm going to roll I'm assuming this thing has spell resistance because I think the last one did. So I got to roll versus SR, right? For the vampiric touch.
It was a what?
So, I thought these things had SR, so that'd be my versus SR, unless it doesn't have it, in which case I guess I don't need that.
Okay.
Vampiric
So
touch.
23 succeeds against SR.
Okay, so vampiric touch, I'll do that. The vampiric touch damage first. It's pretty good. So vampiric touch doing let's see, that is what type of damage does vampiric touch even do?
It's
I don't even know.
untyped.
It doesn't even say. It's untyped, I guess. Yeah, so I get 33 temporary hit points, I think, right? Or do I get half of that? How does that work?
I believe it's 33.
Yeah, I just can't gain more than its health in temporary hit
Right.
points. So, yeah.
Like if it only had 20 hit points left and you did 33 points of damage to it, you would only get 20.
That's correct, yeah. So I get 33 temporary hit points. Let me put this in like a separate field so that I can like not get confused at what like my actual health is, because these expire after a certain point. If I don't, I'll get chewed through. And then I still got one more attack at +8 because of haste. Oh, I still also have my regular damage. For the Sunblade, it counts as double damage if it's, what was it again? If it's an
Undead
evil,
or from the negative energy plane.
it's probably not from the negative energy plane or undead.
Yeah.
So I don't
No.
get that. I don't get that part. Okay, cool. So it just does D10 plus 6. So 7 physical damage. And then I get another
Okay.
attack. So that one probably misses.
That misses, even though it's prone.
That one probably misses. And then my beard attack. Yeah, I definitely think I needed to get a different Magus Arcana to fix this. All right, so that misses as well. But I got one pretty good hit in and stole a bunch of health.
All right, Maria.
5 foot, get ready for the flank. And I'll full attack. So if I roll a little bit better than like 2 and 8. Aha!
All right, you get 2 hits. Or well, I guess possibly, because you got to intimidate it.
That probably will work. Surrender now or be condemned to hell. Ah.
Okay, yeah, that intimidates it.
Does it beat by more than 10?
Yes, that does beat it by more than 10.
Give me
so
DC
let's
19
see.
will save. We'll probably pass.
You are correct.
Well, it's shaken.
Yeah, it is.
They did a
So
lot of
let's
damage to
see.
it.
How much is that?
And that's all non-lethal. 30 plus 56 non-lethal.
Oh, and you put the D6 from merciful into the Bane damage too?
Yeah, I did.
It was 30 and then 26, right?
Yeah, 56 non-lethal damage.
Okay. You do notice that because you're hitting with your book, it does have some DR against it, but most of your damage.
My book is. Is it because it's blood? Because my book
Yes, it is because it's bludgeoning.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay, Cormac. Oh, you said that was all non-lethal, right?
I did. I said that was all non-lethal.
Okay.
I have
Yeah, so
merciful.
it's still at the same amount of health. So yeah, Cormac.
Cormac's gonna 5 foot, and he's going to attack it. Now, since I cast the spell on my weapon, I have to roll a caster level check, right, to see if that spell actually
What
works
spell was
against
it?
a wrathful
If the
weapon.
spell has spell
Let me check.
resistance, yes.
Let me check.
I don't think it does because the spell resistance is you're casting the spell on the weapon. It's not doing anything to him. Spell resistance, yes. Object harmless. So I don't think it. That part affects him. Because all you're doing is giving your weapon a property, basically, right? You gave it what, the unholy or the holy descriptor or something like that, or
Yeah. I gave it the holy weapon
axiomatic
enchantment.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that you don't need to roll versus SR.
Double checking.
Yep, that's a good question.
I'm gonna roll around it then. I don't know why it's not rolling. Let me click it again.
Okay, so I'll take the first two. Those both.
It didn't register the first click right away. So, all right. Yeah, that's what he does.
Okay, let's see. That is a lot of damage onto it so far. It's still up though, but it's looking pretty bad. On its turn, it is going to remain prone and cast a spell.
Oh.
Defensively. Okay, you recognize that it is casting Shadow Evocation.
All right.
I need Fingrim and Sister Maria to give me will saves and then reflex.
This does not include the +4 bonus.
Mine doesn't either, but I think I still failed it. And then reflex.
Reflex.
Okay, I think I might have made the reflex. Maybe.
I don't think I made the reflex, but I think I'm taking 20%.
Yeah, it looks like you guys opposited it.
I take half the full damage.
Well, you're going to take 20% of the full damage. This is electricity damage.
Well, I failed the will save, so I'm going to take half.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Assuming that I get hit by it? What is this? What's it emulating? Chain lightning?
No, it is surrounded by an electrifying orb.
Okay.
You take 2d6
Extra
points
orders.
of
I
energy
think that's
damage,
3 damage then.
and you are staggered for 1 round.
Darn, staggered's actually pretty bad for me.
And
Alright.
Sister Maria, you do not take very much damage, and you are not. I think you take 1 again.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. No, it was Fingrim who saved against the 6, and it's Sister Maria who is staggered.
Okay.
Or is it a 20% chance to be staggered because of the will save, I think. Right? So actually that, if I'm not staggered because I made the reflex save, right? But then
So you're
Sister
not
Maria
staggered because of the reflex save.
But yeah, Sister Maria made
Oh,
the
no,
will
I'm
save,
still
so there's only
staggered.
Oh, you're still staggered then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you would have that
For
20%
1 round.
chance thing kick in that case. Alright, good, not staggered. It's like what I want to see.
And then it is going to.
Stand up now. Provoke.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It provoked from 3 people too.
It's gonna stay on the ground. Kudu.
I'm going to. Well, I guess it's gonna stay on the ground. I'm going to go ahead and let the slick stay for 10 rounds.
Okay.
Good.
Now it just says that I have to accept burn for that. So I'll do that.
Take a point of burn.
Yeah.
Yep, 3 non-lethal. Was that it?
No, I think that's just choice made at the beginning of the turn. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
a whole turn.
Yeah. I'm going to try to walk through into the room. Well, no. I'm gonna try to fire a blast through this. I don't know what will happen.
Okay. What kind of blast?
We're gonna do my water blast.
First touch, but he does get a bonus for being prone for his ranged attacks.
Yeah. It's not a whole lot.
Since
I
it's
can do
first
right
touch, I think
now.
you'll probably still hit him. Although he's also got cover. He's got a lot going for him versus ranged, but his touch AC's got to be like 9 or something. Well, maybe it's a little bit higher because he's got a dex bonus or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that this thing has cover.
Yeah, that's fine. This is not with my cover in it. Oof.
So it's gonna be -4 for cover, and
Does he have SR?
-4. It does.
Oh, then I fail.
Alright. But
Even if it hits.
here's the other thing, is that the wall is unable to deflect the water blast because it does not count as anything that it can deflect. Because it's not an arrow, bolt, loose debris, or smaller flying creature.
I mean, it's an ice bolt, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's up to your judgment. Would you allow a ray to go through it?
Well, a ray, I think, would go through this because
then this would, I suppose.
It's not like it's not like any of these things, these solid things. It's not an arrow, it's not a bolt, it's not loose debris. If it was the kinetic thing, I would count that as loose debris.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
and then smaller flying creatures doesn't count here because they're trying to fly. So I think it would go through it. However, the wall still would try to deflect it, even though it can't. So when it passes through, it makes a discordant burst of noise that deals damage to everything within 10 feet. So 4 points of sonic damage to
me. All right.
you, Drench, Fingram, and Cormac.
Whoops. Sorry,
Take
guys.
what? 4 damage? That's fine.
Yeah.
I got 30
Yeah.
temporary hit points, so it doesn't even affect me.
We're
Basically.
fine.
All right, Fingram.
I'm just using this guy's own health to tank. All right. I think I'm gonna 5-foot step for the flank. Sure, that's definitely a thing to do.
Oh my god, Discord.
But this time I'm gonna cast. So
That's right. It does it for me too, Secret.
Yeah, I think they're probably getting DDoS because there's been like a lot of DDoS attacks going to all kinds of companies in the last several weeks.
Think Discord might be getting DDoSed?
Why not?
I think it's just that it's prime time.
That could be it too.
Prime time. No, Discord has plenty of server traffic space.
Well,
I only ever hear it on this Friday.
I never.
So it sounds like what we need to do is we need to get Grimm's computer to run.
Yeah.
And then we have our own server. Don't have to worry about this shit.
Okay, are you casting Sense Vial as part of your spell comp?
Yes, I'm doing spell combat.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a DC 19 concentration. With spell combat, I have a plus 18 concentration check, so it's not a success on that one. Doesn't give me like a free attack, like it's not a touch spell, but it makes it so my spells have 3d6 sneak attack dice now, so that's pretty good. And I'm going to do first off of my attack with the Sunblade, so. Ooh, that's a chance for critical. I don't think I got the critical.
I think he might have.
Maybe since he's prone. It's borderline.
Let's see. Unfortunately, the 20 does not confirm.
Okay. Well, I still hit.
You still hit, though. So go ahead and roll your attack.
Whoa, look at all those ones. It's beautiful. I do 10 damage.
Wow.
Yay.
Roll 20, man. Roll 20. I get another
That's amazing.
attack because of haste. 26.
All right. Well, it's okay. You don't have to roll about. You don't have to care about your crappy sneak attack damage dice because it's immune.
Oh, it's immune to sneak attack. Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Its body is amorphous.
Well, that's great. I basically wasted
You
a turn.
still
Well,
do.
I still do 7 damage.
Well,
and then 7 more
yeah, 7
damage.
more.
So I guess.
Well, once you hit it for
me.
7 with the first attack, it goes down. Do you follow through with the other?
Oh no, I stopped attacking it then.
It basically passes out because it's got non-lethal on it.
Yeah, and then
it's the end of the round, so I'm going to take us out of combat.
Yeah, I'll move out of its aura.
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna move out of its aura, and I'm gonna wait for the shitty shadow evocation shit to go.
I think it has duration of rounds per level, so we probably only have to wait like a minute or two.
Yeah. I'm gonna detect magic at it. What the hell is it? The instrument.
Is this thing a bard? That'd be pretty funny.
Your paladin would have cried, "Stop! Stop! It's creating art."
It's creating music.
Oh my god.
We can't kill it.
Okay,
yeah, the
so
paladin
yeah,
definitely would have defended
within 2
the
minutes.
chaotic evil.
Within 2 minutes, the its electrifying aura and the basically void space around goes away. And you are detecting magic, and if you concentrate and pinpoint where it is, the magic is only coming from the thing that it's holding / not holding. It's slumped over.
Yeah.
What does it do?
Are you gonna go grab it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go spellcraft.
Okay, you wrench it out of its claws and
Oh, I did the wrong dice for Vampiric Touch. Would have been less dice than that. So, well, we're too late now because it's like several turns past that. But my bad. So I might have
Combat
actually needed.
changes the
I might have needed that
rod
attack,
back
second
to
attack
the
anyway.
great axe or the battle axe.
and when you take the thing from it, its shape changes.
Okay.
It turns into something that is appropriately sized for you, and it actually resembles a staff, except this staff, which still looks like it's made from high quality wood, is festooned with all kinds of brass rods and keys, which make it look almost like an instrument. And you spellcraft this successfully, and this is a musical staff.
Okay.
It can be used to cast Ghost Sound, Piercing Shriek, Sculpt Sound, and Wall of Sound, and it currently has 8 charges out of the 10. In addition, as a swift action, the wielder of the musical staff can cause it to transform into a string or wind instrument of your choice. And any performed skill checks made with the musical staff are much better. And it can still be used to cast spells while it is an instrument. And it can revert back to a staff as a free action.
Okay, I hand this to whoever has our bag of holding, and I say, "Here, take."
Yeah. Here, take this.
I searched this guy for keys. Wait, were there keys on the doors upstairs? No. Yeah, there were keys on the doors in the silent space upstairs. I searched this guy for keys. And this room.
All right, well, you're gonna have to check pretty deep into this thing's like flabs. It's do you get deep in there?
I mean, sure.
All right, because you feel around, and it's unsettlingly greasy.
I don't care. I felt worse.
And tucked within its folds, you feel something, and you pull it out, and you do pull out a.
What? You cut out at the end, I think.
Oh,
A
you
key.
pull out a keyring.
A keyring?
Cool.
Okay. With keys in it?
Uh,
Obviously. Not obvious? I don't know.
Fingrim, you want to help me take this back to the other moon beast so he can decide what to do with it? Maybe we should just put him in a.
Cool.
Yeah, that seems fine.
I think we should do that. Let's do that.
We could put him in the cell that
I
the
don't think that'll contain
Yellow King is in.
Nah. Well,
We
maybe.
don't even know where that is yet, do we?
Yeah, we don't know exactly where that is. So we'll take him to the prison, like, below, and I'm sure he can squeeze in there.
Thankfully, because its body is amorphous, it would be not super difficult to squish. But it would still take some effort. So you're going back to the where the cells were?
Yeah, we're going back to where the normal cells are, and we squeeze him into one of the cells.
The normal cells, do you mean
The not silent one?
these cells? So
Yeah,
you're
those cells.
carrying it?
Yeah.
All right.
Ew.
If all four of you wanna, help to carry this thing, it's still pretty freaking heavy.
I don't want to carry it.
I'll help carry it.
Aw.
All right.
Cormac will help.
No,
All right.
like,
Some difficulty.
there we go.
You put it in a thing, I guess.
Put it in the prison, lock the door, and then we'll go back and try and see if the Yellow King's.
All right.
So we go right back upstairs to, yep. I think back around
Or
here.
no, it's this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm unlock these doors. Start. I know it's silent in here.
Cormac says we should probably be ready because these are prison cells. and
You
we don't
see
know
nothing
what
in
type
this
of
door.
Prisoners
I'll
are
open
in there.
this one.
You open it up and you see nothing inside this.
I'll open this one.
You see nothing inside this one.
I'll open this one.
Okay. You see something inside this one.
Oh, goody.
Okay, what do I see inside this one?
All right. You see a figure huddled up in a corner,
Aha!
Oh.
and he is silently crying by himself.
Who feeds
And when you
him?
open the door, his eyes get wide, and he starts to crawl towards you on his hands.
Oh.
You close the door! Close the door, quick!
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna close the door. I'm a hand
Okay.
gesture to, like, help him.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll do that then.
And,
You do, and he embraces you. He silently sobs over your shoulder.
Aw,
If you
poor guy.
could hear him, he would be inconsolably happy.
Yeah. That's right, it's silent in here.
Should we see what's in the other places?
No.
Sure.
I mean, what if there's, like, I don't know, Ring of Wishes?
What happens if there's something worse than the movies locked in there?
Far-fetching. You're a hopeful one, aren't you?
It's within possibility. I'm gonna go out here and ask him if he knows what's in the other. Probably not.
Okay. Now that you can hear him, he is sobbing loudly and saying, "Oh, what a timely rescue, my friends! I could not have imagined that you would come so swiftly to help me."
Indeed, we came very swiftly.
Do we know this guy?
Yeah, we know this guy.
Oh. Oh, that one. That one.
Ah, how propitious! I am seized by palpitations of joy.
You look happy.
And he takes your hand, Sister Maria, and says, "Quick, let us depart. Let us flee this awful place of wretched humors."
I have a little bit of business to finish up. But yes, we shall depart. soon. And
Okay, well,
we have
he
all of
expresses
this
that he wants to leave as soon as possible.
Okay. Well, I need to just go tell the warden that our deal is done and that you have served your time.
What? What are you talking about?
We made some friends and some enemies ish.
This is part of negotiating or release.
Indeed.
Mm.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
He says that the creatures that put him in here were nightmarish indeed, and it'll be too soon if he sees them. He says that you didn't perform a. You mean you didn't like defeat everything that lay before you and daringly rescue him?
I mean, we did defeat everything we ran across. We didn't kill everything that we came across.
What he said.
But was it daringly? No, probably not.
Yeah, it was. I ran straight into a dragon and immediately regretted.
Okay, well that was you, not me.
Daring? Yes. Stupid? Yes.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
We're gonna take him, mostly out, and I'm gonna make a pit stop at, Yogthep and tell him, Yothkep, and tell him that, we have defeated, Arknar. And we imprisoned him in one of the cells. It seems like it would be,
Okay, sorry, what was that?
I stopped by at Yothkep and tell him that we have concluded our part of the bargain. We have found the king in yellow.
Okay, because as soon as you get here, when these guys see you, they kind of they get into a defensive position.
Well, I tell them in Aklo that we have defeated Arknar. He is in the prison, and he is in one of the prison cells. You can see for yourself.
They look to each other, and they call out in Aklo that they come bearing a message, and one moves out, and then another kind of comes down to replace him within a few moments. And there's like a few moments of like a tense silence as they just kind of like guard the door here. And then the third one comes and says, very good. Then come with us. There's a reward for you.
I don't sense motive on that. Oh, great.
You're not sure. You can believe what you want.
That guy is lawful, so yeah. Okay, sure. Well,
Yep.
apparently the Moon Beast has a little bit extra for actually helping him. Unless he's gonna try and mind control us, which might
Add him back.
Probably.
But he's lawful, so I don't expect him to do that.
Alrighty.
Okay, so are all of you gonna go? The Yellow King says that he does not want to. And he looks terrified and clutches Sister Maria.
Wimp.
Don't worry, I will be there to protect you. I valiantly came to your rescue, remember?
Alright, so I guess that sounds like everybody's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You guys go up. And the Moon Beast awaits you. He looks fairly healthy. And it says to you telepathically in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Arknar is dead. Or at least is defeated.
Please pause. Your Discord's acting up.
Is everybody back?
I think so.
Defeated, not dead. This is a prison, so we stuck him in a cell.
Then allow me to verify that authenticity.
Sure, you can have one of the denizens of Lango check it out.
And he says, "Oh no need. Just get a good visualization of what you did in your mind." And he begins to cast a detect thought.
Okay, I'll fail the detect thought.
Okay. And the Moon Beast, it stands up very tall, and all of its tentacles wriggle about. Seems like it's very happy. And it says, yes, this is most pleasing. And he says, and I see you have gleaned the yellow one by other.
Yeah, we found him.
It was part of our deal that we defeated Arknar first, and then we got him out as per our. We did the order of operations correctly, I believe.
Says, yes, then he may go with you. However, I would like to make you an offer because you're so good at what you do.
Huh.
And it says that if you stay here and work with me, there will be much more wealth and fortune in your future.
Well, I have other business that I have to conclude.
I will consider it after I have dealt with other pertinent.
Oh, and what other things currently occupy you?
I have an appointment with the Mad Poet.
Its tentacles, like, pause for a moment. And it speaks to you all, the Mad Poet.
Yes, I thought you knew this when you scanned their memories. That's why we need the Yellow King.
It says, wasn't sure what to make of this. What interest could the Mad Poet possibly have in you? And it speaks to all of you at the same time.
Well, we have several offerings that we're going to give it. And when we get there, I'm hoping that he can shed some light on how I'm in this predicament.
It says,
on who I am.
Do you now? Things that the Mad Poet would consider.
I'm gonna go put my
Yes.
gem of true seeing in my eye. Look at this guy. You look like a moon beast?
Yeah?
Oh, okay.
Darn. What are you hoping for?
Well, I have true seeing for 10 minutes.
So perhaps I'll consider your offer after that.
And it says, What do you want of the Mad Poet?
I'm hoping that he can reveal mysteries of who I am.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ugh, with gifts, as you say, you could ask so much more of the man.
We'll deal with that when we get there.
And it says, perhaps I should accompany you.
Oh,
I mean, I did help you after all.
I don't know if that's a good idea. It seems like a strange.
Or if you really valued my assistance, you would perhaps extend one of these valuable things to me. I have many things that I would like to petition the Mad Poet for.
I mean, that seems kind of strange to request, considering that we already defeated you the first time.
He says you did.
I do value that you were very cooperative, and I have expressed that by not killing you.
oh my gosh.
And it says, but you know how these things change. It says, I'm feeling much better now. And I do have some guards again. And it looks at the other three, and they kind of tighten their little wall.
Now, we did have an agreement, and we kept up our end, and your end was to let us go. Would you stoop so low as to do things similar as to what Arknar would do, and betray your own word? Backstab people who were working with you. and showed you mercy.
Roll me your choice of a diplomacy or an intimidate.
I'm gonna intimidate.
It's actually a low roll.
It is a low roll. But it's a good modifier. Maybe it'll work out.
I don't even see anything on the map. Are we not using the map right now?
We're
Oh,
over
I just needed to scroll down. Okay. I had it zoomed out earlier and I couldn't see anything, but he probably moved since then.
All right, well, I gave him a +5 bonus because he feels confident with these new guards.
Mm-hmm.
But your 30 is still good enough.
I think I also struck a vein. Like, I said the right things on top of the intimidate.
Yeah, I know. I'm counting that. I'm counting that. This is more like This is more like, okay, like, yes, you have him and you may walk out with him, but this is a new that may or may not invalidate the first, depending on what you decide. Because you're much more valuable to him now. And it thinks for a moment, and then it wiggles its tentacles, and one of the Lang guards steps, and he says, "Very well. You are free to go, and he may accompany you as per our."
Good. It was good doing business with you. I hope you live long and convert to Jesus Christ. And I will take my leave, and we will leave the prison.
Yep. I don't know how we're getting the Yellow King out of here exactly. Like,
We'll have to figure that out.
yeah.
We need to go find a gazebo.
Go find a gazebo chicken, yeah.
All right, you guys start to leave. So yeah, as you guys start to leave the prison, what do you do?
Ask the Yellow King if he knows how to get off the moon.
He shrugs his shoulders and says that he was bound and gagged and blindfolded on the
Okay.
way here.
Do is you put your thing that has like a lot of friend.
Yeah.
You
Thing him.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, one of the charms to him.
And then you go to...
Everybody's roboting. Oh god.
yeah, and go back in.
Fucking Discord.
Agreed.
Sorry.
And like,
It's not your fault.
Stay with him until he disappears. And then, like, you wake up, you go to the caravanserai, we stay with him until he disappears, then we wake up and go to the caravanserai. If that's the fastest way to get to the Mad Poet.
Friendship.
Yeah, the Bracelet of Friendship.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I was saying we could key a charm of Bracelet of Friendship to him. I have one key to the unicorn. I don't know if the unicorn can fly, but if so, theoretically that's an option too. We just bring the unicorn here and be like, ride the unicorn. I don't think it can fly though.
I don't think so.
Maybe it can cast fly. Haha. Or something.
I'm gonna look around the outside of this place and look for the gazebo. Maybe it's up top.
Alright. You try looking around for it. You guys start looking, and you look for a while, and you just do not see any sign.
All right. Well, I'll key the Bracelet of Friendship to him and ask him if he thinks he will be able to survive here for a little while.
I mean, one of us can stay with him, and you can just go to the caravanserai.
Yeah, but the time is weird on here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we can just wait.
We also need us three to at least be able to do the ritual.
I might be able to do it on my own, but
I think he can do it on his own to the caravan. We've done it so many times. And we just wait till he disappears. And then we wake up. And then go to the caravanserai too.
That's true.
Alright, well, if you guys think you can survive for whoever knows how long it'll be, hopefully not very long, but, like, that's the thing, because we don't know, like, the time works differently, so I might just disappear, and then, like, you guys will be hanging around for, like, a fucking year, for all I know.
It's possible, but hopefully not. Let's go away from the prison at least. Let's go this way.
Alright. Yeah, let's go.
Because we're walking on the moon.
Yeah, we're walking on the moon. We're exploring on the moon.
So we did do it.
If you guys actually walk far enough, there is like a civilization here on the moon.
Do we know that? Yeah, we probably don't.
You don't know that,
Yeah.
and I have also not prepared that within the scope of this adventure.
Let's go now that he brought it up, because reason.
No, we're just walking away from the prison.
These are no fun.
I hope you guys have enough, like, rations and stuff to survive while I do this. But yeah, I'll wake up, I guess, then, and
Okie dokie.
after keying one of the charms on the bracelet to the yellow king, I tell you guys, yeah, I guess I don't know how long it's gonna be though. And then yeah, I'll go back and do as soon as I wake up, I'll just be like, yep, doing it, going back in.
Alright.
And
okay, so Pluto, I want you to roll me a 2d8. Okay. Roll me your knowledge, planes, or arcana to perform the ritual.
I think planes is better for me. Yeah. It's a pretty low roll.
That is a pretty low roll. But you know the ritual well enough, so roll one more time. Okay, you're good. Alright, you appear within the caravanserai.
Okay, I'll use one of the charms on the bracelet. And use the one that's keyed to the to our friend there, the yellow. I'm assuming the unicorn's already here, so.
Yes, you do find the unicorn there. And so what happens with you guys here on the moon is you guys are walking around, and then after a while you notice that there are things in the distance from the direction you came from, and it seems like there is a large group of something following.
Oh. Lovely.
Yeah. And if you stop to like try and see, it looks like a bunch more denizens of Lang.
Oh. It's a good thing we were walking away.
Yeah, so I assume that you guys move away from.
Yeah, we keep going away from them.
All right. You guys start to, outrun them or try to. And you guys have a little, adventure of your own here. Basically being on the run from these denizens. And after 6 hours have gone by, you're hiding out in like a crater. The Yellow King suddenly vanishes.
Okay, we concentrate to wake up.
Yep.
Okay, you do that.
And then we go to the caravanserai.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Since we wake up with all of our spells and we go back into the caravanserai, do we get all of our spells back?
No, we haven't rested yet.
Yeah, no, but we technically have all of our spells still when we're in the real world. So when we go back into the dream world, we technically have all of them
Wait,
again.
do we get all of our spells back when we wake up? I didn't know that was a thing.
We have all of our health back, that's for sure.
Yeah, I didn't think we got our spells back, though.
Yeah, I don't think you. I think your spells are still expended. The spells are most like, those are mostly a mental sort of thing.
Oh, okay. Wasn't 100% sure.
That's okay. But okay, so for 7 hours, Fingrim, you have alone time with the Yellow King and the Unicorn.
Okay, I guess. Do we even need to have? Okay, so here's the other thing. Do I even need to like wait for them to like once the Yellow King's here? Couldn't I just wake up and just be like, we don't need it? Like we'll continue on. Like he's safe here, right?
He looks a lot happier to finally be here, and if you mention that, he says, "Oh well, I think now that I'm home, I should be."
Just hang out with the unicorn. Be careful about Mr. Wanderlust, and you should be okay.
Oh, what a fascinating and splendiferous creature. And Mr. Wanderlust, you say? Oh, he sounds marvelous.
Yeah, well, be careful with him. He seems harmless enough as long as you're willing to. You'll probably be fine. He just like if you talk with him.
Just make sure to talk about math.
Yeah, he likes math.
But, I mean...
And of course the Yellow King remarks how he too is a scholar.
Okay, he's reading that library that's underneath where we met you the first time.
Oh, he says the mysterious ledgers. That's just what I needed, a friend to crack the mystery.
Well, he's working on that, so I don't believe he's cracked the mystery yet.
Well, I will be waiting here.
All
for
right.
your. Please do come back soon. I have so many questions.
You
For
should
you.
maybe put another thing of the charm bracelet on him, just
Sure.
in case he gets abducted.
I'll use another one on him in case he gets abducted again.
All right.
And then I'll wake up. And yeah, because we can just do an actual rest in the real world before we do anything up further.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
We'll do that then.
Because I don't see any reason to like rush it. Like,
All right. Yeah, you
Do we
guys wake
level
up, and you guys can rest for the night. And it
Okay.
is going to be day 32, and yes, you could apply your level.
Woohoo.
And I'll be right back.
yay!
Wait, level up?
I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Did you say level up?
Yeah, the level 10.
Yay! Alright, let me
It's actually
process
happening.
that. Okay. Whatever. Open profile. Save changes, sure, why not? I have to... I guess we're taking a break, so I'm gonna tell the stream that